these coconut palm trees. I'm in my zone when you call me. Wrist in my neck, it was icy. I'm liking everything I see.
Now you holding my hand, kiss on the cheek. Things you won't get in the state. Damn, you in shape. I like how your jeans be hugging and fit in your waist.
I used to be so in my head until I realized that that guy that lives 1 mile away from me and follows 500 females who are half naked is not my soulmate. And I don't even want him to be my soulmate. My friend was crying to me about this guy that was like, and this is the reason why I don't even have Instagram, man. Like, I don't even want to go through following. She was crying to me about this guy who treats her like shit, and like she doesn't feel like he even respects her and follows all these girls.
Guys, notice how she said this is how her friend felt, how it made her feel. Oh, he's treating me like trash, because women have this weird conceived notion, this programming that tells them that men operate this certain way, and it just doesn't go that way. So when you see women cocky like this when they're young, you would really love to see them after 35 years old with multiple niggas' kids and no ring on her finger.
And I was like, there's literally 7 billion people in this world. You don't think there's one respectful guy? I used to be like, there's no guys that will ever like be this way, be the way that I want them to be. There's so many.
There's so many. I think I know what she's talking about. You talk about those dudes that, I know what you mean. She's talking about this guy.
Who's that? Oh, it's Mr. MVP! Simp!
I think you're literally just looking at the wrong places and you're finding the wrong men. If you truly believe that you're not going to find the right person for you, then you're not going to find it because you're going to be looking in the wrong places. Like, why are you even tripping about this guy or girl that needs their ego boosted by all these people? And I don't care what anyone says, your following says a lot about you. If you don't mind it, then you don't mind it. But if you don't want that, there's so many guys. And I've met guys that keep to themselves, like study and don't need girls every fucking weekend. It's not impossible.
Okay, if you met those guys, how come you, your friends, and all these people that you're talking about and all these women, how come you guys are not in relationships if they're everywhere, right? This is the thing, guys. They think these guys are just going to be around, and then at the end of the day, when they don't get the type of guy that they're going to get, they'll always have some simp, some beta male, some orbiter ready to come save them. And as sad as that is, that's just how modern women work in the West, and this is why guys are getting out of here.
If you consider yourself 1 out of a billion and you say like no one like me exists, no one who's respectful, no one who doesn't want to go out and party all these things, why do you think you're special? Like, there's other people like you. If you have the decency and respect to do—
Shut up, bitch.
The sad thing about this is that everything that this woman is talking is out of privilege. She has pretty privilege right now, but the thing is, her tokens are going to run out. Then she's going to want to cash out with one of these simps, but she's not going to settle for a simp because her ego is too invested. And she sat up there and talked about, well, you're not special, you know, talking about no, you're not special. You want to talk about who's not special? You're not special. So you thinking that these guys are everywhere, you don't even want them. So this is why, man, I don't even listen to women. They don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They don't even know what they want to eat for lunch. They don't know directions. They don't create anything. And they're pretty much useless if they're just wasting their time out here in the dating market, because all that's going to end up happening to her is she's going to bump into Chad. Chad's going to pump her, dump her, and hopefully if he doesn't screw up and screws on the Jimmy hat the right way, she's going to be knocked up. And then she's going to be looking for somebody else to come take care of her. And then that dude is going to freaking end up knocking her up again. Then she's going to have 2 baby daddies, and that's just going to be the end of her. She's been going to her 30s asking, why do men hate? I hate men. I hate all men, because she made stupid decisions and listened to the ChatGPT bot of the sisterhood. But anyway, man, it is what it is. But just sitting up here listening to this lunacy was absolutely great. Just goes to show you that women have absolutely no clue. And in a few short years, women like her, especially her, is going to be invisible in the dating market, because we are able to identify these type of chicks every single day, especially here on this channel. So when we see them, we know to turn around and walk the other way. Fuck going to the store. We're going back home. Once they pass, then we're going to go, because they Casper to us, my nigga.
What is the benefit of being in a relationship for a man? What is the benefit of being a husband, being married? You mean to tell me I got to pay all your bills forever? I got to take care of you. You ain't got to put nothing in but your time. I got to put all my time, energy, resources into building this family, keeping you protected, keeping you secured, making sure you look good. So the day that we fucking get divorced, you get half of everything. You ain't paid a motherfucking dime the whole time we was together. But when we get divorced, you feel like you need half. So with that being known, women, don't stress that man out. especially if you're in a happy relationship, you're in a good relationship, yo, don't even just be happy. Don't try to find shit. Don't try to find motherfucking shit that's gonna piss you off or let me find out he cheated or not. Matter of fact, let me go through his phone. Bitches love fucking up a good situation by going through a nigga phone. Everything was all good yesterday. Oh, but she wanna go find some shit. It's best that you don't even think about going through a nigga phone because you're gonna fuck up the situation.
Nowadays, there really isn't a benefit whatsoever, especially not in the West. So what's going to end up happening, like you just seen with the last clip that I just reacted to, that a lot of women like that, they're not going to be able to get married. And a lot of these women don't even deserve it to begin with. So what they are going to get is they are going to get the opportunity to share this type of guy and just be used as a concubine to just smut out, you know, at 3 o'clock in the morning and just dump somewhere. Or, you know what I'm saying, they could kill the program and pull the plug, stop all of it now while they're still young, and they can actually get what they actually want. But the problem is their perception is off. They don't understand men, and they're being fed nonsense and propaganda. But it is what it is. There's no point of a man getting married today in the West. There's no incentives. And what's going to end up happening if you try to force men, they're just going to fly up out of here. They're going to go to other countries and try to live over there and have things on their terms. So the tide is turning. You know what I'm saying? Passport bros up. And these modern women, man, they don't deserve it, bro. Like, growing up, I never thought this was going to be like this, bro. I never thought chicks was going to end up like this, bro, ever. But this is where we are. And if that's what we got to do, we're prepared. We ain't going to cry about it. We're going to go overseas and get our options up. Simple.
Passport bros end up giving all of their money to those girls.
You see, guys, this is the type of shit that modern women talk about, and they have no idea what they're talking about because they've never been outside the country. Most of these women can't afford a passport, don't know how to get a passport. And I'm just wondering, looking at this woman, whose hair are you wearing today? Or is that just a hat with, you know, other people's hair glued inside? I just want to know because, man, women like you speak on passport bros, you speak on dudes like us all the time, but you have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. And that's why you're in the gym right now trying to make that fat ass face get even less fatter. But yeah, man, passport bros up, all these mastodons and all these people that's wearing the same hair of the people that they dislike the most and they talk crazy about, down.
Take me out to dinner. Give me a drink.
He's got a roast for you. He's got a roast. Don't worry about that. The guy's trying and you shot him down. This is the problem.
You gotta give me more than that.
Like what? What do you want?
I need dinner. I need to be taken out. My hair, my lashes. If you just don't give me a rose, you ain't shit.
Whoa, bro, it's a build-up. Take the rose and see what happens.
One? Not even a dozen? Just one? Not even a dozen?
Why should a man go for this?
For me?
After you said all that.
I'm worth it. Like, I'm gonna give you the time of day. I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you need. And it ain't even about, like, dinner and gifts. It's about, like, time. Like, the fuck? If you can't give that, then you ain't it.
How much should a guy spend on the first date? You ain't all that.
It's gonna be over 60.
Where at?
No, like, local shit. Like, it's gonna be somewhere where no one knows. Like, some good-ass dinner.
Now what happens after that?
Nothing. You ain't gonna get shit after a date. The fuck? Y'all ain't easy like that. That's what y'all want, but y'all ain't gonna get it.
Bro, why you acting like you're a diamond in a coal mine, bro?
Because bitch, I am the fuck.
And this is how they speak. This is how they act. No shame, no remorse, no regret, nothing whatsoever. This is how they really feel because too many dudes have been giving them time, attention, and resources. And there's always going to be a simp right there. And they're always going to take whatever is given to them, which is freaking sad. But that's just how it works because women, you know, get this just for existing. And that's why she felt entitled. And the guy was like, you're not some diamond or pearl in the rock. She said, yes, I am. No, you aren't. That is the delusion right there. That's why guys don't talk to this girl, take her serious. That's why she's just a pump and dump because guys aren't going to take this type of woman serious with this mindset. And this is why dudes go overseas and get their wives. That's why more men are going over there. That's why the marriage rate is declining here, but it's going up in other places if we look at it statistically. But yeah, man, this is why you don't mess with these women. Don't give women flowers. They're not worth it. Only thing you need to be doing is, you know, shooting your kids, you know what I'm saying, all over their face. That's it. Nothing else.